going on, everyone? This is Dark Horse, and we're here for a battery troll setup. So here, my tactical mods, I have replenishing adapter. It gives me back power as I use my weapon. Very important. I'm always on my weapon or throwing debuffs, right? Then we go ahead with my battle drone. This gives me 5% supercharge back after I use the supercharge. We go ahead with a escalating replenishing proc. Basically, it gives me a crit chance once I use throw out power. Very important. Hit those big power outs. This one is a piece I share with my DPS, so it's not really that important for this one, but I typically can switch that out if I want to. Power efficiency, basically I try to use a little less power. We're trying that out. This one is a sticky bomb. When I throw my debuff, it gives me a little heal. Very important when I'm trying to pick up. Explosive block, whenever I get counter an enemy, I throw them away from me, get them off my back. And regenerative shielding, so when I try to do a pickup again, it gives me another heal, and I can, if the healer's down or something, it helps me out. Quick look at my stats. So with battery troll, my biggest thing is to give out a lot of power, never run out of power, and debuff. So my parasite, it gives me my debuffs, grant the group more power. Very important. I need to level these bad boys up. Slacking. Of course, my Soul Cloak helps my supercharge build faster and gives me a little bit more supercharge. Very important for someone who likes to do shielding and giving out power. And this one, Amulet of Ra, helps my debuffs do more damage because I'm not really spec'd for damage. So my debuffs, which I throw all the time, gives me a little damage. I'm here to give out power. Let the DPS. All right. As for when I use my skill points, my movement, of course, my speed. Boost, and of course these I use whenever I have to break out. It gives me more power. If I will never run out of power. Very important. And of course I use hybrid, get all my control crits. I put 300 into my vit and a little bit, about 80 into my dominance for now, to help out with my shielding and make it a little stronger. Of course, Batman's my mentor. He does a little bit of damage. He's just there because that's my boy. Cyborg is very important. As long as my base mods are above 50% power cell, he will give me passive power, so I'm always receiving power, right? Very important. I've seen trolls running out of power in raids. It's very embarrassing. This one is also important. When I stun an enemy, it gives me power back. So if you watch me on the screen when I use my troll, I'm always having power coming in. I'm always look like I'm full. Right, so I can power dump if I need to, right? So of course I go straight power. The more I have, the more I give. Straight vit, and most of my damage comes from precision, so I'm always on my weapon, right? Generating power. Of course, my augments, I go straight vit, right? I want all that power, right? So of course I get the bonus, so I can get a little bit more. I don't really have to max them out, but I will if I can. So one thing that drives me crazy, alerts or raids. If you have a tank, let the tank start the battle. I come in, I throw my debuffs, and I get the dumping power, right? As you can watch the screen, watch all the blue ticks once we get going. I had a few experiences on my other characters where we're starting for power, the troll is trying to DPS. If you want a hybrid, I do that more often, have an armory for it, and do it in alerts, raids. I'm here for debuffs, giving out power, pickups, right? Or if there's something in the alert that has that needs your attention, such as what's it called? If you have any mechanics, there we go, any mechanics that you need to do, I can do a lot of that. Keep the healer and tank free. I don't want healers trying to do pickups. DPS, hey, if you can't help out, great, but burn. Let me go ahead and throw my supercharge up, and I'll use that time to do any mechanics or pick anyone up or use my shielding to get somebody up. I do better pickups than anybody in the game, right? That's what I'm built for. I can throw off my aggro and get that person up, and also once I change my tactical mods out, I can do a little heal to myself in case the healer's down, right? Most important thing for me is power, debuffs, pickups, mechanics. right? I let the DPS do damage, and more often than not, even if you're trying to quote unquote hybrid, you're not going to be any good DPS anyway. So I don't scoreboard chase. Come in, finish the content, go home, get stronger, right? I've seen people in other my videos I'm gonna put out later. Somebody's trying to scoreboard chase. They go from troll to DPS. The group wipes because, oh, we're going to a boss fight now. We don't have a troll. One healer, one tank. So I will catch you guys later. This is my battery troll video, and I will do another one for hybrid.